Welcome back. I think we're back, Maddie.
I think so.
We're back at Lake Lucas. We're just having such a great time.
Chatting.
We're chit-chatting, getting to know all these amazing racers taking part this weekend at Lucas Oil Speedway. We're now joined by Mike Lamb. Mike, so good to see you.
Yep, good to see you guys.
All right, give us a little of your history of racing. How long you been doing this, my friend?
1996.
96.
Yep.
So you've seen a lot.
I have, yep. We went to there was a race actually in Ames, Iowa, and me and a friend of mine went up there and we was gonna watch, and so we got up there and we were watching, and I'm thinking, gosh, I got a boat that can do this. So the next year we were there, we blew it up, got it put back together, went to Austin, Texas, and we got second place, and I guess that was all it took.
Oh, that's all it took. So first was a blow up. Okay, first time, second time's the charm. What about this sport hooked you? Besides getting the second place, what about it just really calls to you?
It's very family oriented. We've made a lot of friends over the years, and it's nice to come to these races and see them, and visit with them, and just kind of we've just had a lot of fun over the years.
So are you first generation racer, or did
Yes.
you have other people? Is your family involved now? So what's the crew like?
My family comes and watches. I mean, they're very supportive, but no, I'm the first one that's ever raced.
That's kind of surprising because we've heard a lot about generational, that my dad did it, my grandpa did it.
Yeah.
You just got into it. And I like that you said, well, I have a boat that can do that. I don't have a boat that can do that.
Yeah, we just took it to the lake, and it was an open flat bottom, and so we ran that for a few years and didn't do very well, so we got into alcohol hydro. So
I'm curious. So when you are, quote unquote off season, where are you practicing? Are there designated lakes, or do you just choose a body of water and say, all right, here we go, practice?
no, we don't really go out and do any of that.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
in the beginning we did a little bit, but not. You just can't duplicate this. I mean, you got to have the race conditions, and it's just got to be like this.
Okay, here's how I'm confused then. Not having any family in it, you're getting into racing. How did you learn the sport, learn the rules, and then know exactly? Because we've learned over the years, you got to start here, you got to end here, you got to be within this time period. That's a lot of skill to if you're not going to practice on the lake.
I mean, and we talked to some of the other racers once we got in here, at the track, and it wasn't this track at that time. Obviously, this wasn't here, but we'd go to races all over the country, Wichita, Oklahoma City, and you'd pick up on what they were doing and ask them some questions, and some of them were pretty nice to tell you, and some of them really didn't want to. So, but now it's just a more close knit family, I think. I mean, anybody that needs anything, they're going to loan it. So
That is something, a resounding, fact that we've heard.
Yep.
I wanted to ask then, you've been out to Lucas Oil quite a few times, correct?
Right.
So what for you, what is the appeal of Lucas Oil? Why do you like coming out here? Why do you like, being here with everyone and competing here?
Well, it's a nice place, and it's close. I mean, it's 5 hours, so that's about our closest race. So, it's a lot easier, than traveling 20 hours. You go to Augusta, you go to Phoenix, you go to San Angelo, Marble Falls. I mean, that's all those venues that used to be, and some of them still are. So, anyway, but yeah, it's close.
And you can't just fly because you got all the gear and everything. So you really have to drive. It's on the road.
Right.
So which class are you in? Where are you competing this weekend?
Pro mod.
Pro mod. And
Yep.
explain to our viewers what that means.
So that's an index class, and we have to run a 560. Can't go any faster than that, and it's 1,000 foot. So I mean, that's basically what it is. So,
That's the rules I'm talking about. The 1,000 feet. You can't go above this. You can't. You're trying to
Right,
get in that
yeah.
that sweet spot.
we ran if you run a 559 on Sunday and the other guy runs a 560, you get beat even though you went faster.
See, so many rules, Maddie.
Lots of rules. And Mr. Allen, I'm blanking on his first name.
Rick,
Thank
yeah.
you. Rick Allen was saying, you just don't think you go, but then you really have to think because there's all these different things that you're competing against.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it is, and then you have the light down at the end. So I mean, you can't red light. So and it tells you how much time you leave on the clock when you leave there. So you try to trim that down. So it's not easy.
One more question: is it adrenaline? Is it nerves? Is it fear? When you get into that, getting ready before that countdown.
A little bit of all of it, I would say. You get in there and get comfortable though once you get to the line, and you think, okay, I've done this. Just be safe and do our thing.
Awesome.
Mike, thank you so much for your
Pleasure.
time. Best of luck today and this weekend.
Yeah.